Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Cooking with This Guy. I'm your host, Guy George. Today I'm going to be making a cheesy scalloped potato with Canadian bacon. So let me set up my ingredients and I'll be right back with you. Today the ingredients I'm going to be using are potatoes, Canadian bacon, some cream cheese, sharp cheddar, Monterey Jack, my Wonder Quick mix flour, evaporated milk, salt, pepper, garlic, onion, and a little extra virgin olive oil. Let me get my potatoes peeled and everything set up, and I'll be right back with you. As you can see, I've got my one small onion cut, my Canadian bacon, one packet, diced, and I've got my potatoes peeled and sliced and in water so they don't turn black. And as you can see, they're not super thin, and I tried cutting them the same thickness all the way around so that everything cooks evenly. Let me get everything on the stove and I'll be right back with you. As you can see, I have a couple tablespoons of olive oil heating up in my pan. I'm going to add in my onion. Get those sauteed. A nice tablespoon of minced garlic. A little bit of pepper. And always season to taste. Once I get these cooked down, I'll be adding in the Canadian bacon. And once everything fully cooks, I'll be removing that from the heat to start on my white sauce. When that happens, I'll be back with you. My onions and garlic are sauteed and I pulled those off. I added my Canadian bacon. This is about done. So I'll be pulling this off the heat, putting it in a bowl, setting it aside, and starting on my cheesy white sauce. That's coming up next. I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of butter and a couple tablespoons of my quick mix flour so that I can start making my roux. Get this all cooked down and stirred together. Once I cook this down and let it brown a little bit, I'll be adding approximately 2 cups of evaporated milk. Salt and pepper. You want that rawness of that flour to be cooked out. So this one at a time. Stir it. Make sure all them lumps are out. A little more in. Get rid of all those lumps, cook it out. Once I get this to the consistency I want, I'll be adding in my white Monterey Jack cheese, about a half a cup, and then I'll start building the scalloped potato casserole. Now that I've got my white sauce to the consistency I want, I've added in the onion and garlic back, and I'm going to add in about a half a cup to a cup of this white Monterey cheddar. Give that a nice stir. Let everything melt. I've got my oven preheating to 350 degrees, and I'm going to cover and bake these for about an hour, and then I'm going to uncover and let the cheese on top brown for about 10 more minutes. Once I get all this set up, I'll show you what's next. Now that I've got everything set up, first thing you want to do is take some of your sauce, put it on the bottom of the pan. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just get it moved around a little bit. And you want to start layering your potatoes. And I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I used probably about 6 medium-sized potatoes. Take a little salt and pepper. A little bit of this ham, Canadian bacon. And more of the white sauce. And you just keep doing this until you run out of ingredients or you fill your pan up. Once I get it built, I'll be back with you. A couple things. I also want to add my sharp cheddar in between each layer and a couple little cubes of cream cheese. I'll add more. Do another layer, add all the same ingredients, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I've got my last layer built. I've got the last of my white sauce on. Now to top it off, I'm going to add a little more Monterey. I did say this was cheesy, right? A little more Monterey and a little more sharp cheddar. I'm going to cover this and bake it for an hour at 350, uncover, and bake another 10 minutes to let the cheese brown up. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Let's see what these scalloped potatoes look like. Don't those look yummy? So I guess all that's left to do is plate this up and dig in. And there you have it, cheesy scalloped potatoes and French onion chicken. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Cooking with this guy. See you on the next episode.